You've probably heard about Voxer coaching or asynchronous voice coaching, but what is it really? How about if today I show you? When you think about appointments with your coach or your consultant, you probably think about this: being on a screen, on Zoom, on camera. And let's be real here. There is nothing wrong with this. This is a fantastic way to have meetings and to get the support you need. So if you know that you're getting amazing coaching results doing Zoom meetings, then this video is not for you. Go take some time back in your life, turn this off, move on with your day. But if you're one of the people who I tend to work with, who know that when this camera turns on, you put on what I call your TV news anchor persona, you know that this is not helping you break through your bottlenecks. You know that something's off, something's wrong, and you're not sure. Is it you? Is it the format? Is it your coach? You don't really know why you're not getting the results that you want. So if that's the feeling you've been having, then stick with me here, because we're going to walk through how to do this differently. It's so much easier than you think, and the results are pretty incredible. Yeah, you heard that right. Your news anchor persona. You know, that version of you that gets hair and makeup ready, puts on that super cheery persona. It's not even really you. And you do it just because you know that the camera is watching you. Hey, the business gods help you if that call is recorded. Am I right? This is what it looks like to be a busy person. You've got places to be and things to do. If you had the chance for fewer meetings on camera and you could do things anytime, anywhere, why wouldn't you take that chance? Or maybe you have to pick up your kids in the school pickup line, or you're a caregiver and you're taking people to a lot of appointments, which means you're probably sitting in your car an awful lot waiting, which is the perfect time to process your thoughts, to tell me about what you need, or you can listen to the latest reply that I've just left you. Or maybe you need to get your groceries or do your shopping. And instead of plugging in your headphones and listening to more podcasts talking about the same things over and over again, or listening to your spicy romance audio fiction, maybe you take just a moment to tell me a little bit more about what you need when you are operating in your most regulated, normal, authentic self. Or maybe you just need to get some fresh air, go out for a walk, and process your thoughts while moving, which is one of the best ways to break through your bottlenecks. Also, no makeup. Your hair looks great. Stay in your comfy clothes. You get to show up exactly as yourself on these calls. Nobody's going to see you. It's one of the best things about doing asynchronous voice note coaching is that you just get to relax into being yourself and practicing being yourself, which is one of the number one things that entrepreneurs are always seeking, including you, including me, is building upon your authenticity and learning to show up in the world as yourself and not as some version of yourself who isn't really you. If you really want to magnetize more business to you, learning how to do it through voice coaching is definitely the secret. You don't have to be on the go either. Maybe what you need the most when it comes to getting more out of the coaching, consulting, and mentoring in your business is easy and open access to your most regulating seat in your house, the place where you feel the most calm, where you feel the most open to receiving new help and new suggestions. I'm a really big fan of your comfy seat in your home. We always say around here, you are your best system. That is the motto at Sensible Woo. And because of that, you need to be able to regulate your nervous system as easily as possible. It allows you to put down that super high achiever persona, the one with the hair and the makeup all ready to go, your news anchor persona, and it gives you a chance to work with me through voice notes where you don't feel like you're being judged because you're being watched. You get my undivided attention. You are truly being heard. Here's what I know. I know that it was the right decision to shut down my 12-month mastermind program. I knew it was the right decision to stop doing high-ticket mastermind offerings. I knew it was a better decision to find a better method to help the people who like working with me and I like working with in turn, and help you get what you need without being in a very over bloated space with all of the emails and the community discussions and the handouts and the online courses that are attached to it. And it's just more and more and more things on top of problems that you're not getting a chance to dig into. And while I love group settings and I feel like they have so much value for us, the thing I know is that the people who tend to be gravitating towards me right now are people who need some more one-on-one time. And getting on Zoom was not the answer. What they needed was a private space where they could come in and get that one-on-one attention uninterrupted whenever they needed. It gave them a chance to relax into that hot mess space of business where you really just need some time and patience to work through your problems. It's about the flexibility of asking for help exactly when you need it. And that's what you get with voice coaching. You might have experienced this feeling as well in some of your group programs where you show up to the call and you're really excited, but then all that head trash starts to infiltrate your brain space and you start looking around the Zoom room, all these little Brady Bunch squares, judging yourself, judging the other people in the room, and wondering, why does it seem like they have their shit together more than you do? And then you don't want to ask your question, or you're afraid you'll look stupid, or you feel like what you need to dig through is a little bit too unique, even though you know you get the benefit from listening to other people workshop through their problems. Right now, you really need some comforting one-on-one conversation. So the question is, do you want to make changes? And are you ready to do things differently? I have coached over 2,000 individual entrepreneurs over the last 6 years. It's kind of an incredible number when I finally did the math. It was through high ticket mastermind programs. It was through online course building programs. It was through community member spaces. Wherever those spaces were, I have seen enough people to know that a pattern is a pattern and it's time to do things a little differently. What I know after coaching all of these people over the last few years is that when a camera is on, you turn into someone who knows that a camera is on. And that stops you from being in that vulnerable place, which is where the really, really great coaching happens. Zoom is great, but we also need a chance to re-regulate in this season, to really be heard, and to have a chance to speak uninterrupted and find your words so that you can actually tell me what it is you need. And that way I can actually help you with the things you actually need. Impactful coaching isn't magic, and it doesn't come because you paid more money for it. It happens when you feel safe enough to drop the masks that you wear every day and to finally dig into the problems and know that you're safe enough to be vulnerable in that space and talk through the issues, figure out a solution, be truly co-creative. And the secret is that you don't need to be on a camera in order to do it. So what if we just take away the cameras and talk? You, me, as many or as few voice messages as you want to have volleying back and forth between each other in an app called Voxer. If you're ready to do the work, you can fill out the application below this video. I designed the application to help you get some written coaching asynchronously as a free gift from me to you. You do not have to sign up for coaching with me just because you filled out the form. So if you can't find your words right now and you need some really good prompts to help you decide what you need to focus on, give the application form a try. I will respond to everyone who submits their form and tell you if I have openings at this moment or when an opening will become available. And if it doesn't seem like working together is a good fit, maybe you need help with something that is genuinely, honestly outside my expertise, I will be honest and tell you, and I will do my best to point you in the right direction to a referral source who I respect and trust, which will help you get further down the path of finding the right resource to help you in this season. You also won't find any sales calls for this coaching package. Not only is it a super easy payment, it's priced significantly lower than the old high ticket mastermind groups that I used to fill each year. It's less expensive now because we don't need all the fancy stuff around our talk space. I don't want to take advantage of your wallet, but coaching does require some kind of fee. And so the fee is very reasonable. It's simple. It's effective. It's just a conversation. And I cannot wait to talk with you.